Un verdadero partidazo entre dos compañeros filipinos. Francisco Bustamante encara a EFRÉN Reyes a una carrera de 11 mesas en la modalidad de bola 9.
Well, EFRÉN has really played two superb matches. He shot 1,000. I believe he scratched on the break. Other than that, he didn't make a mistake. But he starts this match out by missing the one ball in the corner, which in either hand probably almost equally as well. If that's kind of hard to believe, but like Benny said, he's left hand. But in the meantime, Bustamante, eager to be at the table. He has to be careful that he doesn't foul the cue ball after pocketing the 4. It's a real quick, very important to jump out with the early lead, particularly when you play a player like EFRÉN Reyes.
EFRÉN Reyes, without a doubt, one of the greatest players I have ever seen watch the game. And I think if they rotated a break, he would win about twice as many tournaments. The only weakness that he might have is his break. Other than that,
I'm sorry.
I saw him earlier practicing. And meanwhile, I saw EFRÉN throw the balls up there, and all 15 of them he ran with. Let's see if he can hit them. That wasn't one of his best, although he made the ball, and looks like he did not get a shot.
Bustamante, now the winner of this match will play Archer to see who will play in the finals. So therefore, the winner of this match is...
Well, he elected to play. Like you said, I think he tried it across corner. Look at this shot. He got a little unlucky with position here. I don't
give the 8 some action.
I believe he's going across corner.
Oh, cross corner was where he was going, almost making the 7. 3 ball now coming to rest.
I think he's elected to try to make the 7 ball. That's exactly what he tried to do. Now see the roll. He's got a shot, but this is not an easy shot. But EFRÉN Reyes makes it look easy. And he has gotten in line now. Right where it is right now, about halfway down that area. There you go.
No, this is a crucial shot here. The 8 is...
You notice the angle that he got on the green ball where he could come back just for the 8. He's a little bit hard.
Well, he's on the 9 ball of the game of skill, believe me. And EFRÉN Reyes has all the skills one could possibly have, and he plays this game probably as good or better than anyone in the world today. A lot of players would have fallen short of the mark for
EFRÉN beat Earl Strickland. EFRÉN beat Kanikeki Takahashi
3 ball to deal with the 4 and 5 if he has an opportunity to shoot the 3.
The reason he got this poor position, I would say, is because he could not hit that ball quite enough.
See what he does. Oh, I see. I didn't notice that.
I did not see it.
You know, the most beautiful part of it is that, you know, a lot of players probably wouldn't realize the shot wasn't in the confidence to shoot that type of a shot, and the evidence is
his face. When he misses the ball, he's almost like, you know, I can't believe it. I'm embarrassed that I missed it. He's still kind of smiling about it. And now he'll clean up this mess with a 7-9 combination and takes the shot off the 4-5.
And well, to sum it up, he really got the maximum out of every shot that he shot once again. This is game number 4. Reyes leads 2-1.
He's elected to try to make it.
He's cutting it in the side. He's going in between the 5 and 7, figuring if he stops the cue ball on the angle that he had his stick on the table.
Watch the spin of this ball. He missed it, but I knew he was shooting at it.
He hit it with inside English, and by hitting that particular type of a shot with inside. Bustamante defeated him. It was a race to 9. He really beat him handily. I believe the score was like 9-2 or 9-3. And in an event held by Jim Willard in Chicago, or Aurora, Illinois, they played, and EFRÉN Reyes was the victor there, defeating Francisco Bustamante by the narrowest of margins, 11 games to 10. I don't believe I'm meeting in another tournament. I don't recall them ever playing other than those 2 times. But this is the 3rd time that I've had an opportunity to watch these 2 players play. They have 1-1 records. I know that they played before. I don't know. So I was just informed that they played in the Sands tournament.
Caliber. I mean, I think Bustamante was intimidated a little bit, and though EFRÉN would just win from everybody over there, and he was head and shoulders above.
tracks play simple, and some of them there's a lot of
This
complexity.
one is fairly simple now. I'd like to have this. Billy, I know you could run out from here, couldn't you?
Well, from here I could run out there.
Okay.
He's
He's just going to shoot the forward, come back with a 5, and he elects to do it. He's elected to shoot it in the side.
That's a nice draw stroke there.
Yes, it was.
To draw the ball back with accuracy, it's too hard, and you have to change your plans and go an alternate route. But not that time. Bustamante draws the
15 balls on the table. When they only have 9 balls on the table, it seems like a short rack to them, and they get around the balls extremely well.
Are opting to shoot the shot instead of pushing out. Now watch the position of the cue ball after it's done with the shot. Somewhere he said in India that he would like to play.
He would like to
Yeah,
play.
he said there's a man in India that he would really like to play.
I'm sure it's a guru.
He developed a real good slow rolling stroke and a finesse stroke, which
He's
obviously
the best player in the world.
undisputedly the best player in the world. And you know,
He won the tournament so many times they wouldn't let him play in the tournament over there. And the guy that wins, like the guy that's the second best player, this man is kind of like came from another planet. It's, you know, the more you know about this game and to watch him play and the things that he does, he carries. There he is. Now he made a little bit of a mistake.
you know, like myself, or
If his ball rolls straight, he'll be all right, which he did. He's going to shoot this 7 and draw straight back. You'd like to position it about where he was. He got a little bit out of line here.
yes, he certainly did. He hit maybe a little badly, but nevertheless, I think he's going to be able to handle it, which he's done quite easily.
Now, you know, even on that shot, he's put the English to spin on the ball and control the cue ball where it didn't roll.
Well, Reyes breaks the balls in game number 7. He forgot to push the beat over to tie up the match. Rail first, going 3 cushions around for a position for the 2.
He'll just shoot this 2 ball in the side pocket and drift down here behind the 9. Not behind the 9, but just right there. The closer to the rail, the better.
Up table. If he has an angle, then he'll go directly in between the 6 and the 9 like he's done.
Alice Open winner last year, Mr. Reed Pierce.
So therefore, this is the crucial shot in the rack, and he's handled that. The 7 ball sits inside of the right-hand side pocket. Reyes won the U.S. Open. Not that he hadn't won a major event, but with his ability and the talent that he's had, positioned to win an event, he would finish 2nd.
Well, you know, I take a little exception to that. I don't think they've given him all the credit. Do you know 3 years ago or 4 years ago, Willard's and outside of Chicago in St. Charles, Illinois, had a combination of 8 ball and 9 ball. And he did one of the most incredible.
Behind the anticipation of many people in terms of wins, that is.
Well, it's beginning to show now.
Yeah, now, you know, he won the U.S. Open last year.
Yeah, that just happened about 2 weeks ago in Portland, Maine. They had a straight pool championship. And EFRÉN Reyes, I had never heard of him
Improving.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he took a game that he didn't know how to play, and it was proven by the way he was playing safe. He would try to play the opening breaks.
Go ahead.
That way the cue ball will then, well, he went into the 5, directly into the 5, and he fooled me.
Okay.
And he fooled himself. 3 balls positioned at the other end of the table, so he's going to have to get the cue ball back beyond the side pocket and then take an angle on the 2 to drop
I
it.
don't know. The way he's elected to stay on the side to make it simple. He doesn't want to get.
Long rail, he'll assure himself to get away from the cushion. By going across table, he may end up on the cushion, but if he has good cue ball speed like he... Well, he's losing his angle. I do believe he does have some angle.
He's got a little bit of an angle, I thought.
This is game number 8. With the pocketing of the 9, the match will once again be knotted up. 4 games.
I told you this was going to be a close match.
Well, I figured it would be a close match, and as we mentioned a little earlier in the telecast, they played 3 times. Reyes holds a slight edge, 2 games.
The 1. Probably putting the 1 back about a little ways, and he was trying to get the cue ball there behind, which I think he's going to end up with a safety. You got
He played it rail first and hopes to pocket the...
I think the best he can do is try to bank it across the corner or kick at it like that. He kicked at it. Well, Well, I think he's elected to try to play a safety, just hitting it and trying to put it behind the 7 ball in that area. Left him a nice little window to get through there and try to do exactly that.
He may have made it in the side.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what he's going to do. What is he doing? Oh, he's trying to
doing a good shot is all I can tell you.
Yes, he did.
Now, did you even think of that? Try to go into the blue ball. He won't. Oh, well.
It's amazing.
Came close to making it. Had he made it? I tell you, he makes a lot of that luck.
I know.
Tell me about the kick that he made to defeat Earl Strickland.
There was no way that he could have made this shot. Now, can you imagine in a major event, in the finals of a major event, or in a race to 11 to score the ball, and he played a perfect safe. It inadvertently went into another ball, the ball that he struck, and went into the pocket instead of Strickland being almost an impasse. He didn't have anything to do other than that. And lo and behold, he made it. And you should have heard the people at the Sands when he made that shot. Oh my goodness! What a shot! What a
continues to amaze people and entertain them with his ability.
Now, of course, that shot's in the Accustat video. 5 ball in the corner. Excellent control of the cue ball. It did get bumped over to the right side of the table. Then a ball hits the 1 ball.
Inside of your screen. He's just going to spin this ball in. Not very hard. Look at this position. He came up on the 2 ball. Probably drawback. Pocket a 3 ball, which is hanging up in the right-hand corner pocket. He'll just come off the rail. This he does extremely well. These Filipinos can just shoot from either side, behind their back. They put their makes it look easy. EFRÉN is sitting there with a very stoic expression man on this particular game here.
Game number 10, Bustamante already leads by 1 game in the match, by 2 games, 6 games to 4. Hard to accept that the Filipino players are just better players, being an American that is, but of course we have to give them their just due. They are great players, and they are
much better players since they came over here.
Yes, they have. Balls.
From the position, the Americans always broke them from mostly the center or just off. That seems to be a lot more effective. Especially if you make a ball, you usually come up with a shot on the 1 ball. If, you know, the cue ball is not kicked. But he's still in a lot of trouble.
Will have to be struck perfectly by, I might add, like that.
Boy, he is pretty good. Wow.
When you hit the speed that he had to hit it with, it wasn't going to go. But he hit it perfectly. He showed us his, his.
But he trails Rodolfo Luat 8 games to 5.
Let's play with the Simonis 860 cloth. We got beautiful balls, Centennial balls, and the conditions are always really great. Okay, Reyes has fallen behind by 3 games. This is the first time in the tournament.
I can't quite tell which way he's trying to go. Look at here, Billy.
It's really beautiful to watch.
He's got his hand. All right, let's see if he gets the angle on the 3. He came up short. Well, I know it, but just take a look at this. 3 cushions.
I don't
1
like
rail,
shot.
2 rail. You don't like
no,
the
I don't
shot.
like the
you don't
like with Pearl. He can miss. He can hit the 5.
I'm just
in the corner.
talking about where the spot is. Let's see how close he gets there. In that same direction. You like that now, don't you, Bill?
Yeah, that's perfect.
I like them both, I'll tell you.
Yeah, the only one that didn't like those last 2 shots
would cost him the match.
Sure, he's really limited on mistakes that he can make hereafter because he's only missed 1 or too many errors from his position. He's history. But I don't think he thinks of stuff like that, though. If he did, he couldn't possibly play this good.
I don't know how he could think it because he just never, he always did.
Yeah.
Did you see how well he hit that break? It was just absolutely, he got a little unlucky that the 2 ball rolled behind. Demeanor there, I mean, he accepts it. And he is pushed out meanwhile. And
position the cue ball behind the 5, sending the 2 to the other cushion. This shot lays pretty natural.
That's exactly what he's trying to do. He's trying to put the cue ball behind the 5. He's a little unlucky. Made a bad shot.
No, he really mishit
Made
that
a
ball.
real bad-
Obviously, he didn't go for the shot. He just opened up the door for Bustamante. He realized he'd be responsible for his undoing if he goes on to lose this match.
Fairly routine. He'll just pocket the 4-ball down in this corner, coming back. Oh, near the side pocket there. A little bit of an angle on the 5. That's exactly what he is. Coming up right here, but you know Bustamante is in the driver's seat. Look at the break. Did you see the cue ball just come back and squat in the middle of the table? And he got a little unlucky that it came. He is elected to push out.
Looking at. I don't think anyone else does either, but
He is elected to pass the shot to Bustamante. Going to try to play some kind of a safety here. Look.
was it a legal shot?
Just rarely came out.
All out for the billiard.
Yes,
But
he
where
is.
he's positioning the cue ball.
Whoa.
He didn't do it. He went all out for the billiard. He could have positioned the cue ball to where he would have gotten very little movement on the 2-ball. Perhaps if he would have missed it, he wouldn't have left the shot, but that's not what happened.
I'd say he's banking the 2-ball into the 9. And
almost didn't pocket the 9. He's not getting the corner ball as Bustamante is, but still he was able to
as
pocket
long as
the
he
ball.
doesn't get behind the 8-ball.
You know, this play position for the 3 in the side. It is roll the cue ball towards the direction of the 3. That's why he positioned the cue ball on that side of the table.
I think he's going to get a little bit of an angle, just kind of. Well, no, you're absolutely right.
Now he'll draw an angle to pocket the 6 in the side and drop nicely for the 7.
Down here on the in rail. That's what he has done. He would like to bounce a little bit,
That's
which he
really
did.
the direction he wants to depart. He wants to go forward, which he's done.
Whoa, now.
Watch out.
Whoa,
A little too much
whoa,
angle.
Whoa.
A little too much angle, and he got a
He's
little.
making it for the corner pocket there. Let's see if he makes it. Now he played the safety. That's exactly where he's supposed to leave it. Well, I don't think he's going to try to play a safety. No, he didn't.
That's going to hit the 9. If it hits the 9, he's going to leave Reyes a shot on the 8. Not a very good one. Notice
Is that the way you pronounce it?
I think it's Kunihiko. Kunihiko Takahashi.
All right. Well, I'm sure you got closer than I did. It's the first time I'd ever seen him play. He put her on the loser side, and
He plays Reyes.
you're right.
And then he was defeated handily 11 games to 1. And Reyes is really having his problems out there this evening, trying to bank the 9 in the upper right-hand corner, not even coming close to the pocket, so therefore he's really playing a subpar back there at the feature table.
Bustamante breaking.
One on the
ball on the
side.
side.
2 narrowly missing the side, ending up somewhere around the center. He's going to do with the 2-ball. Crossing it, he's missing it on the short end. It's leaving Reyes. He seems a little timid, but yet he's played, you know, beautifully. He's had
Well,
the
he's
correct way, because he'll fall short of the bottom cushion by going deeply into the lower right. That'll leave him with an ideal angle on the 6 if he hasn't hit it too hard.
He's forward to it. There's 1 inch, 2 inch. In, forced the cue ball right down here at the end rail, and coming off the end rail just a freckle. And Billy, I think I can handle this one. The applause you hear is for Earl Strickland. He's elected to play it.
Maybe he's going to play it off. Oh, he did play the combination. It was a popular run at 9 games to 5. I think he's won 6 consecutive games in that match. Reyes breaking the ball, he's pocketing a ball. No, he hasn't pocketed a ball on the break. Matter of fact, he's pocketing the 1. He'll may go into the 9 or possibly even the 7.
Let's watch the cue ball.
And,
Ooh, boy, he dodged it. And look,
you
here, what a roll he got. Just perfect.
Competitive match, and that's proof alone, you know, how determined he is. Okay, that's decent. That's
one
good.
rail, two rails, just
That's
straight into 5 on the side. 5 in the side, go forward about an inch or stop right there. He ended up there on the 7 or just get straight in on the 7. It really doesn't make any difference here. He did elected to get a little bit of an angle. Yes.
He's going to draw to the side cushion and stay above the 8. No, he's going underneath it. He's only one game to be the only other undefeated player in the tournament.
Look at the control of that ball there, Billy. Bustamante breaking.
Corner
Good
ball.
break.
One ball also. He wants the one to fall. That is Reyes, not Bustamante.
He just wants to make this 2 ball. That's one thing that he'd like to make.
Well, he narrowly missed the 2 and narrowly missed the 9. Reyes, very surprised.
Left-hand corner pocket. Let's take a look at it. He split the wicket with it.
And it looks like this game is
It's not an easy shot, Billy. He made it look easy. Made it look real easy, but it was not an easy shot under the circumstances. Trailing 10 games to 8 back, where he can come off the rail with it.
Yes, he walked around prior rack, and chances are he did exactly what he intended to do. He's come up a little bit short
A
now.
little
He's left-
short. Just slow rolling this, cutting it in the corner pocket. Oh, it split the wicket. He's still got a little bit of work to do. Of course, I think he can handle this. And this one is 10-9 now. Can't get it any better than that.
One ball on the side.
8 ball in the corner and another ball, but he did not get a shot.
Well, that's 6.
That's exactly what it. Well, no, he's going. Well,
Okay, well, he's trying to tie up to 5-9.
To 5-9.
Well, he may have put it dead.
Then the ball, put it over on the side rail and bring the cue ball back down here to 5-9.
I don't like what he's done, and I think he's going to pay for it. There's no safety equity in the shot. He's left Ray to easily get out this rack.
He would like to get this cue ball near the side pocket. Ooh, he hit it badly.
He certainly did. He needed to cut
Obviously.
that. That's one option.
No, he put it behind the 6 ball. Well, I was close.
Yeah, well, there's 4. Oh, that's one of the very, very few times you'll ever see Efrén Reyes miss a kick
in the ball.
Especially.
He's just going to roll forward about 6 feet, come down here. It's rolling, it's rolling.
No, that's not good.
rolling. He did not. Well, he's drawing it into the 9 ball. Let's see what happens.
Okay, he
that
drew
was,
it and he hit it.
His right leg is sticking up in the air. All he has to do is make this ball. He'd have a pretty good shot. They are so ambidextrous, it's unbelievable. Not like ours. He doesn't get a lot of credit. Rick Bowley used to live in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. He's our cameraman here near the end of the match. Rick, we congratulate you and thank you. Meanwhile, Bustamante has...
Well, with the pocketing of the 9 and then the head-to-head confrontations between these 2 gentlemen will then be knotted up at 2 each. But it's, no, it's Francisco Brazil.